I didn't play Super Nintendo. There were a lot of Star Wars games on that console. The last Star Wars game I actually played was on the Atari. It was Empire Strikes Back. You know, the Hoth battle scene. So the Nintendo 64 Shadows of the Empire was, I think, the second game I actually played on the console, and it was really fun to play a Star Wars game again. Especially that first level, the level at Hoth.
Shadows of the Empire was the game that got me to buy a Nintendo 64. At that time when 64 came out, I was kind of not gaming anymore because I didn't like the whole 3D thing. But when I saw Shadows of the Empire and how amazing the Hoth battle looked, I was instantly hooked.
This was actually a pretty good game. I would probably put this as an underrated / underappreciated game.
I would just play that and I would shoot my own guys down. I would just sit there and it would take a while. I mean, you shoot them like 10 times, you'd start kind of smoking a little bit, but eventually you could kill your own guys, and I would do stuff like that. I just loved to explore and do whatever you could.
Bought the 64, bought the game, and I just fell in love with that game. And it remains one of my favorite games on the system. Top 5 for sure.
I didn't think the gameplay was fantastic in the third-person view as far as the character that you're playing.
You follow Dash Rendar, who is obviously not a main character, quote-unquote, in the Star Wars universe, but it kind of bridges that gap, because there's always a gap between movies, and this kind of bridges the gap between Empire and Jedi.
You're all Dash Rendar, all sexy and stuff, and just like running around in your, what do they call it? Like rip-off of the Millennium Falcon, but not.
And I freaking hated IG-88. I had newfound respect for that stupid droid. I always thought he was a stupid character, but he destroyed me. I could never get past him.
But it is a good game. A good game. It's got its flaws. It's not perfect, but I like it because of nostalgia.